Okay, so we're going to hit you with a little video. I've literally just had to get off the cross trainer 10 minutes into my 30 minutes because I thought of a little message that I just wanted to give you on this beautiful Friday. Well, it's only beautiful if you're in sunny Rhyl because it's actually sunny for once. So, like I said, I had to stop doing what I was doing because I wanted to talk about your perception of you. Okay? So your perception of you. And how we get our perceptions from outside influences. So listen, every time, I'm just going to give you a little example before I go into it. Every time I shave my hair, shave my beard, I walk into the gym and someone tells me that, they ask me, have I lost weight? So, people's perceptions, so I haven't lost any weight in the last few weeks, yet I cut my hair and people think that I've lost weight and they give me that perception. They're like, oh, have you lost weight? I'm like, nope, just had a haircut and a shave. Okay, so that's a perception, guys. Your perception of you matters and it influences a lot of the shit that you do and don't do. Okay, so perception, your perception 99.9% of the time comes from outside influences. Okay, so that might be your friends, your work colleagues, past people that have been in your life, ex-partners that have drilled shit into your head. Outside influences make up your perception of you, okay? What I want you to think of and what I want you to ask yourself is, so you've got all these people telling you things, okay? And I want you to, I want you to drill into the things that have been negatively said about you or to you that you can't do or you'll fail. I want you to ask yourself the question, what if these people are wrong? Okay, so you've got people in your life that are telling you things that are then making you have a perception about yourself. Okay? Yet they might be friends, yet they might be family, yet they might be a partner, yet they might be your boss in work. But if they're filling yourself up with negative shit, stuff that doesn't belong, what if what they're saying is wrong? I want you to think about it. What if the negative comments, the negative thoughts, all the bad stuff, what if it's wrong? I'll give you a very quick example. I had knee surgery when I was 16 years old. A surgeon told me that I'd never play football again. So at this time I was a professional footballer. The surgeon told me that I would never play football again because of a certain injury. After a few tears and a few days, I seen the same surgeon again and I asked him the question, has anybody ever come back from this injury before? And he said, yes. So my perception was, if I wouldn't have asked the question and questioned what he said, I would have gone away with the belief that a professional guy at the top of his profession has told me that you can't rehabilitate from this injury. So already in my mind, I've got this negative thought process telling me, you can't do it, it's not possible, nobody's done it before. Adam, if nobody's done it before, how are you going to do it? I'm a 16-year-old lad. Until I went away and I questioned him. I said, has anyone done it before? And yes. And then from there, it gave me the belief that I could then do it because it has been done before. But if I wouldn't have asked the question, who knows what would have happened? Maybe I wouldn't have worked as hard in the rehab because I thought that it wasn't possible, so I wouldn't have given my best. Who knows? But if it weren't for me questioning it. So what I want you to think of is the negative thoughts that you've got in your head somehow. It doesn't matter how they got there, the negative thoughts that you've got in your head about why you're not doing stuff. Whether it's joining the gym, doing a diet, transforming your life, going for a new job, getting a new partner, going abroad, traveling, whatever it may be. The negative thought, how did the negative thoughts get in your head? And how did the perception of you get into your head? See, loads of us have got this perception that I will be the worst. I'm too old. I'm too fat. Someone said I would fail. I will fuck up. These are common thoughts that go through people's head because of outside influences, okay? But the question is, what if these outside influences are wrong, but you're believing them? And you're letting that affect your progress, your thought process, and what you're actually doing in your life because of all these thoughts and all these comments and all these beliefs from other people that might not even be true. That might not even be true. So we've got these negative thoughts that are going on our head, because let's be real about it. I'm too old. I'm too old to become a millionaire. That's bullshit, because there's millionaires that are happening every day at every age. I'm too fat to join the gym. Well, that's not true, because there's loads of fat people joining gyms of all sizes. I will fuck up. How do you know you're going to fuck up? I will fuck up. Someone's told me I will fuck up. Well, is this person able to predict the future? No. All they're doing is telling you a perception of you that'll settle into your brain, because if someone tells you something long enough and you think it long enough, it'll become a belief. Because a belief is just a thought that you've had over and over and over again for a long period of time. So if you're telling yourself, I'm too old, I will be the worst, I'm the fattest, I will fail, I'm not good enough, I will fuck up, over and over and over and over again, the mind accepts anything. The mind is like a computer. So if you've got your computer, no matter what info you type into it, it will accept it and save it. It doesn't go, Adam, this information you are putting in is wrong. It doesn't say that. It just accepts it. Because the mind cannot tell the difference between reality and imagination. We're going a bit deep here today. It's a bit deep Friday. The mind cannot tell the difference between reality and imagination. So what if your imagination and your beliefs are constantly telling you that you can't do things, that you're not good enough, that you're going to fail, and all these perceptions came from people that were wrong? What if all the beliefs that you're believing about yourself are just from people who were scared that you were going to become better than them? Think about that one, guys. Think about that one. Think about all the people in your life, of how many people actually want the best for you versus how many people want you to do well but just not as good as them. Because a lot of people want you to be successful until you become more successful than them. That's when the jealousy, that's when all the bitterness and all the arguments happen. So let me just brief you through it. Your perception comes from outside influences. Outside influences are your friends, your family, exes, could be anything.
Everybody.
Imagine your ex-partner telling you all the time, you're not good enough, no one will ever want you, you're ugly, you're fat, nobody will ever want to marry you, no one will ever want to sleep with you, and he's constantly telling you, beating you up mentally, yet there's someone else that would fucking love to be with you. That was just one person's perception that was wrong, and you believed it. And it was stuck because it was a belief that was happening over and over and over again in your brain. And like I said, if you think it over and over again, a thought will then become a belief. The belief then sits into the mind, and the mind will accept anything because it doesn't know the difference from actual facts from imagination. So before you think something about yourself, what I want you to do is I want you to question it. I can't lose weight. Is it true? No, because it's bullshit. Everybody can lose weight. I'm gonna fuck up in the gym. Is it true? Well, no, because nobody can predict the future, so you don't know that. So you're building this thought that you're not going to lose weight and you're going to fuck up from absolutely nowhere. Yet you believe it long enough to make it stop you from taking action. So your whole I'm not taking action, I'm not moving forward, I'm not even going to start, is from a fucking perception that doesn't even exist. You're fucking making it up. So I want you to start thinking about, I know this is a bit of a cheesy bit now, I want you to start thinking of I can't versus I can. I can attend the gym, of course you can. I can attend the class, of course I can. I can lose weight, of course I can. So I'm telling you now, all that I can't are going to then become beliefs that will sit in the mind and it'll just be accepted and you will think that, and that'll be your perception of you that might not even be correct. So I won't into I will, okay? I will fail versus I will succeed, okay? So look at the evidence. Is there someone in your situation that has succeeded? Yes. Is there someone in your age bracket that has lost weight or become a millionaire? Yes. Is there someone with your background history that has changed their life around? Yes. So where this perception of that you can't do it, where has it come from? And usually it's coming from that your environment of people that are around you telling you that you can't do it. But just because someone else can't do something and they can't stick to the diet, they can't go to the gym, or they can't do the work, it doesn't mean that you can't do it. They're just putting their beliefs of themselves onto you. But question it. So what are the messages that you are constantly telling yourself on a day-to-day basis? What are the messages that you're telling yourself on a constant day-to-day basis? And are they helping you or hurting you? I know that I fucking banged out some fire today with you. Hopefully this has helped, because like I said, I had to get off the cross trainer because it was just something that I was thinking. Hopefully this in some way, shape or form has helped you just even in 1% make you think something is possible, rather than all those little thoughts that you got that have come from absolutely nowhere that you currently believe for no fucking reason. If you went to court with beliefs versus evidence, you went, I believe I can't do this, they'd be like, well sir, I need to see some evidence. Well, I haven't got any. Well, that belief's bullshit. You can't send someone down to prison on beliefs, can you? It has to be pure out evidence, and there's no evidence to say that you can't succeed. Hopefully this has helped. If you want a little bit more info about Live Life Light, go to our website, livelifelight.co.uk. If you want to hit me up with a message, if you want to tell me my videos are awesome and have helped you, email me at adam@livelifelight.co.uk. If you want to tell me that they're shit and you hate them, again, email me at adam@livelifelight.co.uk. Again, they're just your beliefs, I just won't accept them.